Garages are transitional spaces, and until the door is totally closed, you gotta be ready to protect yourself from whatever comes your way. Hi everyone, this is John with today's active self-protection lesson. I don't have any information on where this video comes from, so if you do, please put it in a comment and I will add it to the description. What we're gonna see here is a man pulling his car into his garage, but before the door gets all the way closed, we're gonna see an armed robber try to take advantage of this transitional space. We're gonna learn about security in these kinds of transitional spaces, about being ready all the time, and if you are in a deadly force encounter, what to do if you have to stay in the vicinity of a downed attacker. He's just pulling the car into his garage like normal, like everybody does almost every day. But before this garage door gets closed, which I've sped up just a little bit, you can see it slow down here. This guy comes in to rob him. But what the robber doesn't know is that the guy in the car is armed, and he gets the shots on target first and puts multiple shots into that potential armed robber. Now the follow-up starts. He's going to go over and kick the gun away from him is what that looked like to me. Now he's got a hold of the gun. You can see him go put that gun away, so he has disarmed this armed robber, and this one's over, folks. Some lessons that we got to learn from this one here. Number one, if you possibly can, I want to encourage you to back into your garage. You've either got to back into your garage or back out of it. I would encourage you, if possible, where you are, to back in so that you can see a little bit better. But regardless of whether you can back in or back out, you've got to pay attention. And you got to pay attention until the garage door is closed completely. Just sit there and wait, because you notice this guy here has come in right before the garage door closes. He's waiting for that ambush to be most effective. Now this guy has 2 seconds from the first time he sees that guy, 2 seconds to get his gun out of wherever it is, get into a compromised shooting position, shooting behind his left shoulder from the driver's seat and put shots on target. That's a tall order for sure, but he does it, and he does it well here. We say that the first person to put shots on target normally wins a deadly force encounter. That certainly happened here. He puts that shot on target over his shoulder like that, and you should practice shooting from compromised positions. Next here, I would strongly encourage you, again, just practice and train. Get 2 hands on the gun if at all possible. Worked okay here, but those shots that he's taken with 1 hand aren't as effective as if he had 2 hands on him. He gets 2 hands on the guns right there. Now, finally, if you have to stay in the vicinity of a downed attacker, and this guy does, he's in his garage, get his weapon away from him, get the gun away from him so he's not a threat to you anymore, and then maintain distance. This guy did a fantastic job in a very brief moment, and he covered his asp.